Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Cosmic Tune-Up Happy Hour on this Friday the 13th in November. And also, if people listening in Australia, it's the 14th on Saturday. So here we are. We have an exciting show tonight. Hello, Carolyn's joining us right away. I am very excited to bring Anastascia back to continue what we started last month as our continuation to the end of the year, bringing in the divine feminine energies, and who knows what's going to happen. And I also have a fabulous guest that is a pop-in surprise guest. I'm first going to bring Anastascia on so she can join us real quick. Hello, sweet love.
Hello. Hello to you and everyone else.
Yes. So I wanted to bring you on so you could listen live to our pop-in guest, which I'm so excited to have this evening. Freddit Larrosa is here visiting me. And I want to tell a little bit about Freddie. I met Freddie a couple months ago at a training I was at. And you talk about somebody following their passion from their heart and being in the truth of who they are and sharing their gift and their magic to the world. That was Freddie the moment I met him and the moment I saw him. So I am very honored and blessed to have him here this evening. And he is going to be going live, singing a song for us. And his album is Children of the Light. I hope you can see that. I'll put it in the YouTube. Children of the Light. So yeah, I'm going to bring on Freddie now so he can sing us a beautiful song to bring in the energy and really tap into this song, because it's bringing in the divine energy of kind of what we're going to be talking and exploring tonight, of those divine feminine energies. So further ado, I'm bringing on the fabulous, I'm going to back up so fabulous Freddie can come on. If you want to introduce yourself, Freddie, we're just kind of casual here.
Hello, familia. I'm so happy to be here. Home here in Jacksonville, and I'm so grateful to be able to share with you all. I just got some beautiful feedback from Anastacia of how powerful that song was for her, and I'm so honored to be able to share it now with all of you. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll get straight to it. The song is called Phoenix. Seems like the end. Shadows come to take your mind. Overwhelmed, lost in time. Troubles keep you down till you can get out of bed. Feeling lonely, stuck in your head. Have you forgotten where you come from? Who you are? You're a goddess. Rise, rise, fly into the light. Rise, rise. into the light. Like a phoenix from the ashes, you'll rise. Like a phoenix from the ashes, you'll rise. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Take a look around. Life is all you'll find. Give thanks and praise. You breathe another day. Do you remember? You're the phoenix. Now you rise from the darkness. Rise, rise, climb into the light. Rise, rise, fly into the light. Like a phoenix from the ashes, you'll rise. 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 Oh, with love, familia.
Thank you so much, Freddie.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, I got tears in my eyes. What a way to open a show. Oh my gosh. Freddie is going to join us at the end of the show too to end the show with Children of the Light. So how blessed are we to open this like this? Woo! Okay, the show's over, guys. You know, we did it all.
And we're only just beginning.
We're only just beginning. So Anastacia,
we're only just beginning.
Welcome everybody who's tuning in. Getting love the music, so deeply powerful, Freddie. So people are tuning in. So Ganesha, okay, it's all yours, sister.
Me?
Yes,
I'm
you.
sitting back listening. No, I'm sitting back enjoying myself, and I was just feeling the energies. And I shared with Freddie before that when you gave me a sample of, you know, the divine, pure source flow of energy coming through is such a healing and a higher heart activation and upgrade in that song alone, that I want to download that. And that's rare for me to want to do that, to take a moment for however long that took to listen to that song each day or anything else, to give yourself a moment to release. What a healing energy that was.
Mm.
Thank you, Anastacia.
Freddie said
It
thank you.
purely is pure. You're welcome, brother. It's the truth. It is pure divine source energy. And I'm talking that I'm bringing something new to the planet through myself. So if I speak and say that, it is divine truth in bringing something firstly to the planet, Freddie. And I'm glad that you're feeling that and realizing. And you know what? You're just being you. What I say, not just, but we're just being ourselves. And that's enough. And thank you for your pure flow and your gift that you're sharing with us all. And I felt it through me. Thank you. I will listen to that for myself regularly to help tune myself up. And I just want you to know it's very much a meditation. It's very much, there's a lot more to that. Is that right, Freddie? There's a lot to that?
That song is very deeply rooted in so much magic and love and healing and just ancestral, powerful medicine. So yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. As a very strong shaman energy myself, here I am in the city, and I like to do things because I like to do things differently. And I shared that I did a live video here. And there's the river there. It's good to change the scenery. Yet here in the middle of the city, they're just doing renovations there in the waterfront, the Brisbane city. Yet behind me in this building yesterday, as I was doing a brief little live into a private group, 2 crows, because crows are big totem animals, like the animals find me, and 2 crows in the middle of the city were cawing, behind in the video as guardians. So, you know, living this is paying attention and slowing down to take the divine with us everywhere we go.
Yes.
And I feel it's really important to mention that. It doesn't matter. We can be shamans within ourselves. We can be who we want to be within ourselves and still fit in with society. I do nicely. I just choose what I share with people, yet I don't hold back. And recently it's come, we need to let our light shine from underneath our bushels. And thank you for Rebecca for your beautiful art for the show today, of that energy that came through you. And we're clearing past goddess energies from past lifetimes, you and I, creating a rainbow link between Australia and the United States.
Definitely. Yes.
And we needed something new as grandmother energies to cut through all the bullshit, to be raw and real, to be authentic, to have been around. And, you know, I quite often say, you know, I don't mind saying openly, I'm just telling the younger ones more and more, you don't understand. I've been doing this for a long time. So don't compare, don't tell me, don't whatever. I'm starting to be more open and I don't care anymore. So it's a beautiful place to reach, because this inner freedom we need to reach is so powerful, from the solar plexus of the world, from Uluru, that at the moment we're going through a few things in one, but the biggest one is a shattering and a breaking of the divine feminine energies. And that's what this was given the energy to, of the Isis energies, which I will be reading and bringing in more of the Isis Australian spiritual essence through. Is there anything you want to share or add, sweetie, with that? Because this is bringing your energy in as well.
Yeah, I'm just sitting listening to you.
What are you feeling?
I'm just so honored, for Freddie and his amazing voice, and just I sitting behind him and feeling the vibration of that when he was singing. I just literally had tears in my eyes and my heart was just about to explode. I could really feel you during that. And, you know, and it was just so beautiful to me that song that he did that song, you know, he did that song in that this divine feminine rising and clearing out those energies and moving in, and watching you being this beautiful your little inner child tonight is really out, and you're so playful, and it's so fun to see that lightness, and, you know, and and I just totally agree. And it's funny you said about the crows, because yesterday coming in the neighborhood, I had a bunch of crows as I was coming in. So crows been around me as well. And it's showing, you know, those divine energies and those divine connections. You know, we are miles and thousands on the other side of the world, but yet we're still connected, moving together and co-creating across the world to shift the energies, to bring that divine feminine up. And, you know, Freddie and I were talking earlier today too also the masculine helping the divine as well, and helping the feminine to bring in their side to assist them as well. So Freddie, that was a wonderful conversation we had on both of those energies coming together to flourish up so we can shift this world.
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful healing when you spoke then. I can feel it through me. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
For anchoring that energy in through you.
Yeah,
I felt it in the heart, and it's a healing. It's a healing, a shattering of the heart is what I just felt then.
and that's what we need to get to, is in that heart space, and to live and to be in our truth, authentic selves, knowing that we are who we are and not caring anymore, and showing up who we are and letting go of all those energies, you know. And I feel that you've been doing that as well, working with the energies that you've been working with lately and what you've been bringing into the planet. So thank you so much for the work you do for humanity, you know, as we co-create this beautiful new planet together, showing our gifts and what are the way, and that, you know, they show up for each individual on this planet. And everyone out there listening tonight, you know, step into that beauty of you, step into that voice of you, because you all have a voice. Even if it's just sitting in the backyard, opening your heart up, that does so much work for this world.
Thank you so much. One of the things I've needed to learn for myself is to accept and receive when I too have been a giver for so long. And it's something that I'm just learning to grow into now. And I've just turned 55 not long ago. So thank you, as I'm actually pulling back more in my private Buddhist temple on the mountain in a cave at the moment. That's what I'm doing. I've been doing this for a little while. And I'm going to talk about that more on my next live. But I just want to stay here now and thank you for that, for everybody, because I feel it's really important that we do what you just said, and is thank and remind everybody, and just being ourselves, and just thanking us and others for being here and showing up and being raw and real, and dealing with our energies and our shadows and the mind control and everything like that is huge in itself.
And are you feeling now the energy? And I really have always said this, you know, we're getting to a point right now where, you know, we really have to allow ourselves and open to the space to be vulnerable and receive that energy of vulnerability, and knowing that in that vulnerability is the place where we heal, to open to be who we truly are, that we let down to step into that.
And it's beyond those words.
Yes.
It's actually, the reality is that time is here now, and many souls, I'm just tuning in as you're talking, I'm tuning in what to share from this spiritual Isis essence. I'm starting to bring the Isis essence in as we're talking together here, Rebecca. Ooh, I called you Rebecca, not Becky. Isn't that interesting? So I'm shifting some energies as I'm bringing the Isis droplets in through us all, through Freddie, for whatever Freddie needs as well. But with you and I say picture little droplets, rain droplets coming in to your energy field is enough to start feeling. Can you feel a little shift happening, Becky? If you do, if you don't, please say yes or no.
No,
okay. If you don't, okay, yes, you do. But I always like to check in. I know you do, but I just like to check in. I can feel it. It's just starting to wobble. It's very palpable, the energies.
Are you feeling
because exactly what you said about that vulnerability is that dark place, that there are many cores inside ourselves, especially us older souls, as in more older in human years, because we've had more experiences in this lifetime physically. That's all. It doesn't mean we're better than anyone else. We're all souls here. Mm-hmm. We're all coming here for it, right? But it's just, you know, someone that went through something else that's 10 years older than me. It's just that they've had more human years on the planet. So there are many cores of emotional darkness and pain. And what's come through recently more is going back to childhood and the moment of our birth. That just came through this morning.
And that's what's coming to me as you're saying that right now. I was thinking of Freddie's song, you know, the Phoenix Rising. And, in the moment of our birth, as you just said, is that moment we start to rise.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That we are that light when we are born, and we have to get back to the light we were born to, into this world, into this experience we're having.
Yes, I'm coming from another aspect of the shadow.
Yes.
You are right with that. I'm coming from that below the iceberg level deeper of that. What's come up recently is a lot from childhood and what we felt, what our mothers felt during our birth. So this is going deep, 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 deep in the underneath, below the iceberg layers that I'm talking about and dealing with now. And the Isis essence illuminates dark places of where emotional pain is. So I'm just
it's all that cellular memory we hold in our fields.
Yep, just give me a moment. I'm just shifting something. See, it's from our childhood in this lifetime, but even prior lives. So yes, generational is huge. We're not only releasing for ourselves, this is the end of the old karmic cycles that came through. I mean, we were here. I came away last time and did my show the day before, and then in 24 hours, part 1 and part 2 with you. Can't make that up. We did not plan this.
No.
Above had it. It changed the accommodation I was in because we were out. I was an hour out in not realising that you'd have the daylight savings time. So in the previous accommodation in the Treasury building with the abundance, there was no way I could have done this today. It would have been too hot. So I stayed in another accommodation across the road. Everything is in beautiful, perfect alignment.
Oh, beautiful. I know. And just to be here on this night and what we did before and all these energies and these huge shifts that are coming in and this growth, just with the planet right now, it's just so amazing just to feel all these, I had a really interesting experience tonight of feeling those energies coming in. I know you did, of like, I was sitting in my living room and it was like, I just felt the whole topsy-turvy of the world. Where I was sitting in my living room and I could feel waves coming in this way and the world was like turning like this and everything was moving and the energy, and it was just like that topsy almost spin of the world of just like shifting everything.
How long ago did you feel that?
That was actually
October or
November.
November?
11 portal when I was sitting when I felt that. So it was during that day.
So that was only recently.
Yeah. And so it's been coming more and more, that feeling, that shift. And I think everybody's tapping into that, of that, I want to say topsy-turvy energy that's coming in, the synchronicity of everything. I just said synchronicities of everything kind of moving together in this new flow of energy that we're creating together, which is really cool and really powerful.
Well, that's interesting. Can I relate? I can relate to you that what my equivalent of what you just said is, I spoke about this recently, that the Trump and the thing that's happening in America has created where a new wave of the mind control energies, that's what everyone's feeling. It's been fully exposed. That came with that date. And the message that I shared recently is for 7 days, isolate your personal energy space, pull back, even talking with others. Otherwise, you'll be picking up on all that. And that was the message. And I'm in day, I think in 2 days' time will be my 7 days of finishing of isolation energies. And that's why I'm away here, because I'm bringing it through newly to the planet to be able to share about it. So it's, okay, something is a shift happening.
I feel it. It's running through the heart space.
Because this is accessing, releasing wounding in our soul arising from the spirit world, this and other lives. And what's happening is I bring the Isis spiritual essence in. It's just such a blessing from the great mother energies to bring this in, and such an honor for me to be able to, is transforming places of negativity arising from trauma, integrates any separated, emotionally cut off parts of ourselves, and the Divine Mother calls to us to allow that loving to help heal these deep, long hidden places or emotional wounds And the message was that we have broken the divine feminine and shattered that we never made it past this break before. That was the direct message. And I know a soul that's crown chakra energy center has been broken for months, and people go, what do you mean? Just listen. You don't need to understand fully. Just understand that that link to spirit had to break to create a new link to come into the new earth.
Correct.
So souls are in different levels of this. Some are feeling completely shattered, can't stop crying, absolute wrecks, messes. Other people aren't feeling it as deep at this moment because it's not their role to transmute that deeply. Everyone has different roles and purposes. As blue rays, bam, it slams us, we transmute. That's a period from early 60s to 77, roughly, born in that era. That's our role and purpose, to break those cycles for generations after us. So what many people are feeling is that, and currently at the moment is the smashing of the divine feminine energies, and the Isis is healing with that. And it's a process. It's a process. So someone just wrote, certainly a new wave of mind control. Yeah. Sadly, rise up above. It's when people say things, it helps me. When people say sadly, I go, no, it's always been there. It's fully exposed. Flip it to something positive. Flip our words to positive is really at the vital importance, because a lot of people are pulling away with health issues to deal with these energies. So I just wanted to share that.
Anastacia, do you have anything you could give the guests tonight that's coming to you of something that can assist people with those energies that are coming in, with the shattering and the new energy that's coming in? Anything that comes to you to as a tool to help navigate that when they might feel the heaviness, to kind of move through that in anything coming to you then? Because that's the key, finding tools to navigate through these energies. So
okay. I know you're asking for the show. I just want to say I've been sharing tools for years.
Oh,
many tools. Many tools. There's not just one that will do it. The main thing is, and I share them, that's something people are going to have to follow regularly. That's why I do the lives, because I share at the moment what's happening, how to deal with it. So there's not one thing. The biggest thing is,
or something you can
to
just
realize, to realize, to love from your heart, not think from your mind. But I'm going to go further than just words. It's listen to yourself talk. And you might be saying, oh, how's that going to help them? People need to be conscious of what they are saying to themselves. If you go, I think that this is going to happen, I think that's going to happen, where are you? Are you in the present moment? Are you thinking in the future? Really listen and have faith in the bigger picture. Pull back and let go of being an energy caretaker of everybody. These are the main things at the moment. But if you want to talk some basic tools for every day, I've got heaps of those right in a diary for yourself every day to get out and release is vital. I do it every day. Many others do it every day to cope. So there's not one thing, because we're multidimensional.
Oh, yeah.
There's many. Is there? Would you like me to share more? I have heaps and heaps.
No, I was just saying,
sort of what you were after?
In the moment we were talking, that if anything came through in the moment of what you were talking about.
Speak kind to yourself. Whatever you're going through is speak kind and tell yourself, I have got this, I will do this, it's okay. Your self-talk is number one.
Yes.
It's what you're saying to yourself and your hidden secret voice that no one else hears. What are you saying to yourself with that secret hidden voice? Everything else I share regularly in Ascension Update. Yeah. The Blue Beyond Guide has got guidance and support all the way. If they want more help, come along. The more, like, follow, comment, the numbers and unities, it's all energy. It's really important. Share stuff that I'm sharing, others, whatever, share. We've got to unite together also. That's where we're at. And I couldn't find energy vibrations of raw and real, pure. You are the first one here in this show that we're coming up. And heaps that are drawn to the Blue Beyond Guide energies, because we're all masters and leaders, and I say fuck and I swear and lighten the fuck up, and I'm raw and real. People are loving the freshness of the reality. Fuck, this is tough. This is hard yards. Facing your shadow side and everything. It is, and everyone We're broken rainbow warriors. We're broken. And once we own, we're all broken. Everyone's got post-traumatic stress. Everybody. And be grounded.
Yeah, that's the key. Ground into those energies. So in fact, for the show, I was like, I got to go ground and stand in the grass before we start tonight.
Can only imagine, darling.
Oh gosh, yes. And and I find grounding is also like, even, I don't know, it's become like a different thing for me. It's more like grounding into the heart and the trueness of it. It's like a different level, there's a different texture to grounding to me. I don't know if you're feeling that, or you've been
Good
doing
one.
this for
I
long.
love it. I love you explaining that. It's
A different feel and a different texture. Like
Yes.
everything is a different feel and texture now. Even like I'm finding too, and I don't know if you're finding as well, even like going back and looking at the shadows when things happen or things trigger you. It's like, it's looking at, there's a different texture to it now, where it's like, okay, this is happening, where you can look at it from all those points of views to see the energies you need to release. But it's not like you don't have to go into for me, like go into the old stories that much, even though you see the old stories. It's just a different texture where we can move through, and we're able to release much faster now in our field, when we can step into that energy of having the human experience, but also being that true light that we truly are, in the sovereignty of who we are.
Yes, many are also have grown on their journeys in exactly how you describe what you did, that they don't need to. And I agree, yet there are some times still in our soul's growth, if we're working for and with humanity, that we still need to. You're right. I just want to add, because I'm dealing with many souls that still are. So you may not need to for what you are, but you will still have your moments. And I need to be honest and say that. Nobody escapes Ascension. Nobody escapes by not. It's important for me to say that energetically.
You got to dig in and look at everything from what energy is yours, what energy is somebody else, what you're taking on from everyone.
That's right.
And what is going on. Okay, I need to take responsibility for this is part of me, what's going on right now. And also having that discernment of the boundary of, okay, well, that was their energy. I'm looking at my shit. And I'm looking at my shit, rolling it back, letting it go, saying it.
So hang on, let me pause you there. What I'm seeing with people around me, you're describing it and you're saying that's what you're doing. And the thing is, souls are still learning that, darling.
Oh, yes. I know.
And I just want to bring this to people, but I'm bringing it to other people's attentions, darling.
Oh, yes.
I need to slow it down because others are not. And others are still needing to do that. They're actually newly learning as new ascending earth masters, embodying this human body with the liquid spirit. Souls are still learning. I'm just saying, because when you were sharing, I know you're taking the whole package and going, but I'm addressing energies of souls that, not you, souls that speak that, and you do the hard yards with me behind the scenes. Others don't. And I'm saying that is a 5D shadow energy of many spiritual souls, that we are creating a new 5D earth energy. There's 2 earth energies, and we are creating a new one and moving away from those that are skimming and not doing the hard yards, as you said, because the most thing I'm telling many masters every day is pull your energy back. Don't fill their void and yours giving an extra 50 that they need to put in, because you're going to be depleted. These are the things I'm dealing with people on an everyday basis, over and over. Souls are still learning to master this in the human being as our roles.
And I totally agree with you with that. There's people are vibrating at different levels where they are on their journey. And, and that's another thing I find is recognizing, and thank you for pointing that out. Sometimes I just get in my whole thing. But pointing that out, it's also looking and realizing that people, accepting people for who they are, looking at the light they are, knowing that they are where they are.
There's a lot more to it than just the words, as you say.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to it than just those words. It's just I'm slowing everything down now to explaining more, because I've needed to do it with souls individually. And slowly, as I'm saying to people, slow down. And what it is, allowing souls to catch up with themselves. And it needs to be said over, and I say every video, like, you slow down, because it can take up to 2 years of somebody hearing me share something for them to get it. And that's people that know me. And then they go, one person's been working with me all year. Now I'm just starting to get what you mean when you've been saying, wait for the other shoe to drop. Slow down and wait for that. They're just, so that is the pace we need to slow down. You're talking about, because you've got that. Yeah, it's beautiful because you're coming such from a higher vibrational level. Beautiful.
Oh, good. Well, and that's also, I find that because I've been on the
to slow it down to explain. Yeah.
Yes, and I found that on my journey, and to me, what you just explained is stepping into opening to receive. Is when the information you will get is when you stop to step in to open to receive the energy and the message, the lesson, or whatever it might be coming towards you.
I mean, slowing down, and it's everywhere. Pardon?
No, I said, and you'll open to hear, and it will be in your field at that point when you're ready to receive it.
Or to feel it is the key.
Yes.
The feeling is the key. If we're not feeling the love and we're not conscious, that is the key to raising the vibration. End of story. And in unity together. That's it. Unconditional love and being conscious. And now, that's the other day came through from Spirit. We need to be more super conscious, darling. So, yes, we're stepping up. We're upgrading. And this is about our upgrade. We're in a transition. We're in an upgrade. And this is taking up another notch. And, yeah, it's huge.
It is huge.
I'm just reading some of the
and I was just going to add that too. It's staying in the stillness. That's the key. Is taking time to slow down and be in the stillness of you.
Well, it's learning to do that. It's taken me a while to learn. So it's interesting. It's taken me months. So again, yes, you are correct. And I'm going to translate it for below the iceberg. It's taken me months to create my stillness here over these few days. Mm-hmm. Because we've had so many energies. So these are words and phrases, and you are 100% accurate. For me, my journey brings something new through to the planet, which still a lot of people don't understand, and that's okay. When people tell me, I'll do this, whatever, and I just have to educate people more and more. Okay, big shift happening right now. I can see a big world energy coming and the rainbow serpent. Mm-hmm. So, there we go. I used to find it challenging to talk about myself, and I only do it because I'm a mirror of the divine for other souls. So if souls jump on and do not realize that when I talk, it's about you, for you, it's all about you. So I've got to release some negative energy out of this space. Yeah. So there's this negative energy vibration keeps coming up, and I can feel it. And it comes through in my words, and I've learned over a quarter of a century. It's taking me a while to create bigger platforms. Here we go. A big blob of young. What a beautiful clearing and healing this is. It's a planet size. There's a planet, and we're just releasing clearing energy. A lot of heavy energy is coming through today. Here we go. Feel it, release, masters. See it. Release, there it goes, poof, gone, poof. Poof, golden energy coming through. And that's why I need to be able to do these healings as I talk, because I pick up everything. And that's why I thank you again for allowing me, because I pick up and I end up transmuting for all the energies. And it's to remain myself within doing that, I need to be able to do it. And I thank you again. It means a lot to me.
This is the Go With The Flow show. I did want to bring up, I'm reading Lisa, somebody had wrote, I too really feeling vulnerable, and I think this is for a lot of women out there, vulnerable in their early birth memory, as mom starting telling me at age 2 or 3 that I ruined her life, that she almost died during childbirth, way to have children. I really
PTSD, there it is.
Yeah. Releasing that.
Yep, PTSD straight away. PTSD. And can I bring another essence in? Have we got time? How long have I got? 5 minutes?
8:39. Yeah, we got 5. How long's your song going to take? Well, you could just play it out. We'll just say goodbye and we'll just go. We got all the time in the world. We can do whatever we want with time.
Okay, the Australian bush flower essence, Star of Bethlehem came. So right now, we're just going to tap into our crown, into our heads. We can pat, we can tap, We can visualize just droplets. Whatever works for you, just listen and feel. And that's enough to uptake and take in this energy that the Star of Bethlehem, Bach flower remedy neutralizes any form of energetic trauma, restores the body's self-healing abilities. Energetic trauma occurs anytime we experience a shocking event that our energy system is unable to cope with. And it could be from something as simple as shutting the door on your fingers. On parent telling somebody something like what you just said, that it can be physical, intellectual, or emotional events that can manifest into personality traits or physical symptoms. And it says, while few experience the negative Star of Bethlehem state as a chronic condition, some do. In this instance, the person will seem to be in a mental half sleep. He will withdraw from everything and doesn't want to have feelings, such as a soldier who's experienced the traumatic events of war tries to avoid replaying the events. It's a comforter and soother of pains and sorrows, and it leads a link, awakening the personality leads back to your higher self, re-establishing energy links so that the residues of energetic trauma can dissolve and allow the individual to regain energy, vitality, mental clarity, and inner strength.
Whew.
I'll stop there. There was a bit more. I just came through this morning when I went through a big shift myself. In that extra hour, I needed that extra hour to get that essence in myself. So I knew then by reading the time incorrectly was correct after all. I would not have had that time to bring that in. So it's such a blessing.
Isn't that how it always is now, though? You know, when we think just standing in.
And I will still mention it, and I will mention it. Yeah, and I mention it every day, all the time, because I often say we need to not lose that amazement of everywhere you look, there is a sign and message when you live in the flow of the universe, but it's keeping our feet on the ground with our eyes on the stars. It's both, because we're dealing with two worlds, soul and spirit. And spirit was broken recently. So feel, breathe, and release. Be kind and gentle to yourself. Faith and trust, and listen. Get out of the head and the mind and listen to your intuition to form a new link. There's some basic things to observe there.
Yes.
Learn to feel the stillness, as Jenny said. Yes.
Yes. And that's what that's all about, learning to feel and learning to feel through your other senses as well.
Yep, there's an upgrade happening. Can you feel it?
Mm-hmm.
Energy's upgrading. If this is too loud, the wind, let me know and I can move. Is that wind coming through?
I'm hearing birds. Are there birds around? Do you hear the birds?
Not now. That's an alarm. That's a slight siren in the background. No.
Oh, I thought it was birds.
It sounds like a bird, but it's...
Well, I'm saying it's birds.
No. It's a bird. It's called an alarm bird. We'll take it as birds. I've always got birds in my videos and wind chimes. Woot, woot. And where's the bubbles?
Oh, shit. Do we have the bubbles?
Shit, all right. Come on.
I don't know
what you're doing.
I don't have the bubbles. Oh, I need to fill them up. Hold on, we got to fill them up. I think they died. My dog took off with them the other day. Okay, we'll do
bubbles. Can't die. Well, we got to have our rainbow bubbles.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh no, the battery died.
All right, next time you owe us one bubble machine.
I did my best. We did my best to do instant bubbles. Just imagine right now, beautiful bubbles just floating around, beautiful crystalline, magical bubbles.
That's symbolic.
There we go. Now I got bubble stuff everywhere. Oh my gosh, how fun! What are you gonna sing for us, Freddie? Children of the Light. How long is that? How long is that song?
5 minutes.
Okay. Do you have anything else to share? We'll wrap up here and let Freddie sing his beautiful song. Does anybody have any questions in the little? Maybe we can read a couple things here. Yes, Lisa Jones, smiling faces, knowing, being, receiving. Thank you, Rhonda. Beautiful. Thank you. Oh, I got a new message. In the scroll. Oh, birds instead of bubbles. There you go, Krista. Thank you for that. We'll have bubbles next time. In December, we will have bubbles.
You always bubbles, girl.
You know I love my bubbles. Yeah, my dog the other day took off when my bubble sheet machine was running through the house with it. So he wanted some bubbles.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for everybody, and I look forward to whenever we do the next one. We'll let everybody know. Love, and I'll just sit
Are you
here
jumping
and
off?
enjoy this.
Freddie's gonna stay.
No, I'll stay and listen. I'll
Okay.
stay. Oh, do what? Yeah, no, I need to stay. I feel.
Okay. Well, Freddie's going to sing. I'm going to thank everyone for joining me. I'm just going to let him finish, and we'll probably finish the show. So thank you for joining the Cosmic Tuna Poppy Hour tonight with Anastacia and our pop-on guest, Freddie. Live music. How's it get any better than that? See us next week. I have, who's coming on next? I actually have a guest for next week. Lady Kira Rao will be on next week. So, and Anastacia, again, thank you so much for just being on this planet and being the beautiful being that you are and what you bring to humanity. So honored, so blessed. And now,
thank you.
We are going to bring Freddie back. I'm rolling out, people. And we'll have bubbles next week.
And look, I got a phoenix on me, and it was not planned.
Okay, Freddie.
All right, so here we go. This is called Children of the Light. We gather round the fire burning into the night. A subtle drum controls your heartbeat. The wind, it gathers wisdom from the light. Freedom calls when souls come together in love. Free yourself from the prison that's in your mind. I see your eyes, they're lost behind the smiles, you start to cry. But no, you're not alone, your wandering soul can count on I and I. Jah knows we've suffered and the roads we walk will make us wise. Remember who you are, remember you're the light, you are divine. You are the stars, you are the sun, you are the moonlight, you're the one who'll bring you closer to the sky. Feel how the rhythms they collide. So dry your eyes and live your life. Open your wings and learn to fly. Children of the light. I am the stars and the moon and the sun. I am the light that shines from my open heart. I am that I am. I am the earth beneath my feet, rooted and grounded. I speak with love and I bring fortune and abundance and love and prosperity. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am. I am movement and action and nature and evolution. I am the Spirit of God. You are the greatest story ever told. So raise your hands in glory and behold the miracle of life as it unfolds before your eyes. Hold
Don't waste away your time. Come back to the light. You are divine. No, no, no. You are the stars. You are the sun. You are the moonlight. You're the one who'll bring you closer to the sky. You how the rhythms they collide. So try your eyes and live your life. Open your wings and learn to fly. Children of the light. Children of the light. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Sana Sana Sana
Aho familia. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Anastacia. Thank you, guys. Much love.
Thank you. Lovely to meet you, darling. What a blessing.
Spotify, guys. I think Becky shared it there, but you can find me on Spotify as Larrosa. Children of the Light is the album. And thank you so much, Becky.
oh my gosh,
letting me
thank
share
you.
with
I'm
you
so
all.
blessed and honored. Oh my gosh, this is like.
Thank you. Blessings to all.
Oh, blessings to you, Freddie. Thank you. And oh my gosh, whoa, children of the light we are. How awesome is that? Yeah, Chris says thank you very much. Incredible. So we had a magical show, Anastacia. Thank you so much for being my gosh, Blue Beyond Guide. So find Anastacia on Blue Beyond Guide, and Freddie, look up his album on Spotify, Children of the Light, and just keep on shining, everyone. And thank you all out there for listening tonight. I don't even know what to say anymore.
Well said.
I know what I can say. That's a wrap.
Well, that's a wrap. Woo.
Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Tune in next week, same time at Cosmic Tune-Up Happy Hour on Oneness Talk Radio. Thank you so much. Mwah, to everyone. Peace out.